Hey guys, it's Justine, and today we're gonna do a video that nobody asked for but everyone needs. We are going to be doing an iPhone 11 Pro Max versus the new 2020 iPhone SE versus iPad Pro 2020 camera test. Thank you to dbrand for sponsoring this video. We have some black camo skins. I'm going to deck out my iPhones and my iPad. And this is one of their grip cases. It's protective, it's grippy, it also has very clicky buttons. You can also customize the skins. This case is impact resistant up to 9 feet. And we all know how I am with my phones. I need this. Check out the link in the description to get your own case or skins from dbrand's website. Let's put on these skins and start this camera test. Setup actually looks really great. I'm working on a Mac Pro upgrade video. So I'm gonna take a few photos here of the setup and then I'll show you guys what that looks like. So first photo. Now let's test out the video. This is 4K 30 on all 3 cameras. Are you ready? Here we are testing out the video on the back-facing camera on all 3 of these devices. We've got the iPad, the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and the iPhone SE 2020. I don't know what it looks like right now, but I'm here. Do you guys want to see what 1.5 terabytes of RAM looks like? My heart. So now I'm gonna set a 10-second timer and see if I can get a great timer photo at the same time on all of these. Okay. I tried to look at the middle so you can tell on the iPad that I'm clearly not looking at the iPad. Let's test out the front-facing cameras. The lighting is much better this way. Front-facing test complete. Let me show you what the wide-angle selfie looks like compared to a not wide-angle selfie on the iPhone SE. So the iPad can actually do a front-facing portrait mode, so I'm gonna go through and do front-facing portrait on each one of these. But first, the iPad. Okay, same pose every single time. I only have one face. That's all I can do. It's so weird looking at the iPad front-facing camera because it actually looks like I'm looking in a mirror. Like I could probably use this for makeup application if I didn't have a mirror, like at a hotel or something. Oh, I definitely could. Put on some eyeliner. This is massive. I don't think that I like seeing my face up this close. You guys probably don't either. I'm so sorry. Now, front-facing video. So the only one that is 4K is the iPhone Pro Max, which is you right here. The rest are 1080, so here's our iPad. Hello, iPad. How are you? Hello, iPhone SE. How are you? Let me show you guys my friends. This is Tom Nook. He's a thief. And here's KK Slider. He's a very talented musician. If you guys don't know him, you need to get to know him. So I couldn't find any of my juggling balls, but I did just get some Mac Pro wheels. So I thought that I would juggle these in slow-mo for you. I would like to note, these are really heavy. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. Alright, so it hurts very badly when the tip of this wheel that you're supposed to put onto the tower jams into your hand, but now let's test out portrait mode on the iPhone SE and the iPhone 11 Pro Max. The iPad doesn't have rear-facing portrait mode, so we're just gonna test it out on these 2. Are you ready? Take a picture of KK Slider. Also gonna do a digital zoom. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna have to assess my findings on a bigger screen. And now we need to take one with the iPad. This thing is so, it's so huge. I'll be shredded if I start doing photography with the iPad. So I'm gonna take a mirror selfie because it's 2005 and I'm on MySpace. So I'm gonna set a timer. Let's see, we're gonna do a 10-second timer. I never used to set timers when I would take them back in the day, but I also wasn't taking them with 3 different devices. Oh, God, I'm logging back into MySpace for this. This needs to be seen. I'm gonna do one more, because I feel like why not? I feel like one of these photos is probably the same size as my hard drive back in 2005. So let's really just go for it. I'm logging back into MySpace, for sure. One of the biggest requests that I got on my iPhone SE challenge video is you guys wanted to see what it looks like when you take photos at night. Now, this doesn't have night mode, but the iPhone 11 Pro Max does. So I'll show you guys what it looks like with night mode on and off compared to the iPhone SE and of course the iPad, which also doesn't have night mode. iPad Photography 101. I forgot, this actually is a flash. How cool do I look with the iPad and an iPad flash? I mean, look at this. I can like put it on my shoulder. I'm like a news anchor. That, my friends, concludes our night camera test. Back to Justine in the bathroom. Well, thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to do a little test between all 3 of these devices because why not? I look forward to being able to leave the house to do camera and photo tests for you, but in the meantime, I got a tweet. I will say I've definitely enjoyed having a touch home button again. It's quite nice. I'll see you in my next video. Have a good weekend or a weekday. Are weekends even a thing anymore? I think every day is just a day.